Today we're at a place called Resto Island. A tiny little place way far up here in the north. We're going to go ashore now and meet Resto Dave, an 80-year-old bearded man who's lived here for the last 30-something years, mostly by himself. Learning by Doing presents The Mad Dash. Watch us every Tuesday morning on YouTube. Join me and multiple crew members as I take our Krabi catamaran from Sydney, Australia all the way up around the top to Lombok in Indonesia. Made possible by our patrons. Thank you very much, you guys, and also our sponsors here on board for this trip. Thanks so much, guys. Now, Restoration Island isn't its original name. The Kukiak tribe that used to live here for thousands of years called it Maalpiku. And yeah, as I said, lived here for thousands of years. The reason it was called Restoration Island is because Captain Bligh, after he'd been set adrift in his little boat, stopped in at Restoration Island, restored the health and well-being of his crew by getting some food and provisions and obviously just drying out and being off the boat before setting off to Kupang, a 4,000-mile journey in this little open boat. Well, John and I arrived in my 12-metre Krabi catamaran, well-fed, dry and guided in by dolphins one sunny afternoon and anchored right outside off the beach. Right, before we go and meet Dave, let's have a quick update from Marie in France.
Hi everyone, I am in Lac d'Aigbelette and we are super lucky because we have an amazing Indian summer. I am in start of October and we are still trying to swim. The water is a little bit cooler but it's still possible. And I have a super good news. I passed the 37th week, so I have no more risk to have too early baby, because that was a bit the problem for this last month. So that's probably why you were wondering why I was not giving so much updates. But I was actually stuck in bed because I had a lot of contractions and it was a little bit risky, like nothing dramatic, but it could have been that the baby was coming too early. So I really tried to relax, not being stressed, and spent a lot of time in my bedroom. During this time, I had a lot of time to kill because I was really bored. So yeah, I had to spend time doing something else than just reading and waiting. And so I enjoyed drawing in general. So I spent a lot of time drawings and numerized some of my design. Some that I even drew in Australia, but I had no time to numerize them on the computer. So that was a nice exercise to do that. And I was thinking that was a good idea to use them on t-shirts and propose new design for the Learning by Doing t-shirts. I hope you're gonna enjoy. There's actually 3 designs. One that I was already talking a little bit on social media, and I know that some of you were already waiting for it. It is a graphic design with lettering, with the message, "Home is where you drop your anchor." I did that on ink, and I really like this sentence in general. It's quite a classic one, and you can see with van and nomad life in general, but I was finding that cool to doing one with the boat and some of the good things you can enjoy when you are living on a boat. The second design is the design of our new boat, Trade Runner, because we didn't have any plans or nice design with this boat in general. With the papers, you have all the view from the side, from the top, and we were not having any of them, and that's why I was thinking it was a bit sad. So I was thinking that would be cool if I can do one. So I took some of the pictures of Vernon and decided to do a drawing about Trade Runner, how it is now. And I was thinking that it was quite nice. I was proud of it, so I decided to put on a t-shirt. And the last design, it's a new design I worked on about sea animals that I really love to draw in general. And it's a bit more childish or maybe more abstract. So it's a little boat, like a paper boat, with some really nice animals that I love to see when we are sailing. So here the link of our Teespring. I'm pretty sure it's gonna arrive to your place before Christmas, if it's for you or for your friends. And yeah, I really hope you're gonna enjoy these new goodies. I have another super great news for you guys, and it's a bit the spoiler alert. We are back in real time now, but I'm super happy that Vernon did it, is with me right now.
I'm back.
So yeah, I'm feeling way more relaxed now, because I was really kind of stressed that I would maybe give birth by myself. I mean, I have families and I could have friends who are coming, but it was really important for me that for this special event in life, I would like to be with the daddy.
Look at this big belly. Yeah guys, so obviously this video, I'm still not even in Thursday Island, but in real time, I want to keep it real with you guys. In real time, I am here in France with Marie. We are expecting the little baby to come at any time now, and yeah, obviously I made it to Lombok. But I hope you'll keep enjoying the videos, because there are some really good ones to come. But yeah, super stoked to be back. Well, we don't know if yet it's a boy or a girl, but super cool to see how Marie's handling this, and she's doing super good now, and yeah, super excited. Yeah, something I probably should have done a couple of weeks ago, but a while back when we were at Resto Island, I did a little competition for Insta360 for some stickers and a t-shirt for us. And yeah, it's been a while, but here is the winner, written right here on top of the belly. Please get in touch with us through this email address and we'll send you that out. So it's the middle of October and it's so warm here. I was expecting to fly back to France and be, puffer jackets and jeans and stuff, but it's really warm. Although this is probably the last really warm day. So we're going to go for a swim. It is a bit cold, but it's probably our last swim for a while. So anyway, we'll let you guys get on with the video. So enjoy this interview with Resto Dave. See you at the end.
Yeah, well, I came here on the official visit, first visit, I think it was 1991, I think, November. And it was bloody hot.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I met a lady, she wanted an island, she wanted to run away and get away from the city pressure. I'd been lost on my dough, stock market crash, you meet a new lady, it's all bizarre stuff. You need a lady like a homemade. Yeah. But things happen in life. Anyway, I'm here because of her, really. She was her idea of an island.
So she really wanted to go and live on a deserted island?
Well, just get away.
Get away. So how did you find this place?
Well, I rang up Bluey.
Oh, okay. So you knew someone that owned an island?
No, Bluey was a real estate guy.
Oh, okay. He just came out here in a tinny and there was nothing here then, or?
No, this building was here before the war.
Oh, okay.
And there was nothing else here much.
And was back then, solar and things like that? I mean, was the power and water?
No, we had gas, a gas freezer, and no solar, no.
So you'd have a petrol generator probably?
An old listener in there.
Yeah, old diesel one.
Diesel one.
And there was water tanks here?
A broken one up the top. Yep. And broken ones around here. Everything was falling over.
Everything was,
yeah. And you're forever fighting the elements here. Yeah. No matter what you do, you're fighting the salt. Yeah. But anyway, we've done lots of improvements.
So over the years, how many cyclones have come through here?
Oh, probably 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And you get notice and you prepare for it. And oh yeah, we've had category 4. And
yeah, like flattened buildings and things?
Well, the roof goes. Over there, the roof went off. That whole side of that building went off last one. That's why this place is a mess other than this little room, and out there it's just tidied mess in there. Yeah. But I've not had any help in 3 years, and Lily and Hagen were the last 2 people here to help me when we put up the water here.
A lovely young couple, they actually put me on to Restoration Island, told me I should come visit here, so shout out to you guys. And so how often do you get off the island?
Usually at Christmas time when I can, to see family.
For a month or so?
Or up to that if I can. Yeah. Usually I'm always pressed for time.
Yeah. So how often do you go and get provisions, or do they get brought here for you, or how does that work?
I do a shop twice a year in Cairns.
So you just do a big shop of all the
things I don't grow.
Yeah.
And that's rice and flour and oil and booze and
so here you.
And we bring it up here and just dump. It takes me half an hour to unload a boat here.
Yeah. You obviously get enough fish and coconuts
and I eat fish. Yeah, I eat fish and coconuts.
And so red meat and things like that, you don't. It's pretty rare.
Well, my mate Paulie Peever, who's a local guy in town, he's got a gun. He shoots beasts. Yeah. These blokes. He's an islander, Solomon Islander. Yeah. He loves shooting cattle,
Yeah.
and the bush cattle here is better than the shops.
Yeah, yeah,
Beautiful meat.
yeah, yeah,
And but I'm eating less and less.
yeah,
I prefer seafood,
yeah.
you know, and there's squids and prawns and
Yeah,
octopuses
that's-
and everything
it's
else
all
in the
good
sea.
stuff. So have you had any like medical scares that when you're here so isolated that you thought, well, what am I going to do?
I broke my hip 3 years ago.
Oh yeah?
I had a simple fall in the wet season, and I tripped on a little step going in, and I didn't drop my beer, but I broke my hip. And then it took me about an hour to get back to the house.
Just crawling.
I knew I'd hurt. No, I used a Zimmer frame, which was a step ladder.
Oh yeah.
And the doggy knew I was in trouble. And it took me about an hour from the shed in the bushes there to here. And thank God the phone was going. I knew something was really badly damaged in there. I could feel I was in real pain.
Yeah.
And I rang the clinic, and they couldn't come out that night because only one nurse on duty.
Yeah.
It wasn't life threatening.
Yeah.
But I'd worked out when I sit down near the phone,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get out of the chair
Yeah.
because the pain will kill me.
Yeah.
And then so I rang the neighbours, and they were drunk and drugged, a couple of fishermen, and they were going to make a stretcher and all this. And I envisaged us all drowning. So in the end, the flying doctor from TI, I had his number, and he said, we'll be there. They can't move me without a chopper, basically,
Yeah.
and morphine. I was sweating, I was scared a bit. And the boys came and gave me some ganja,
Yeah.
organic ganja here, and Albie said, just chew that, Dave, and eat some crackers, and you'll get some
survive.
sleep.
Yeah.
You'll get some sleep, and you need to eat something, and plenty of water. And I slept, and then they got me the first thing in the morning, hit me with morphine, and then got me to Lockhart. And the flying doctor took me to Cairns.
And how long was the recovery then?
Well, they wouldn't let me back home for a while, but until I could convince them that I'm able to get around on a walking frame. I was in Cairns only about probably 3-4 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, well, I went to physio every day, and I bloody worked hell of a hard to get out of there because I got sick of the food and I wanted to get back here. And within weeks and months, and I did exercises.
You're just walking around the beach and things?
Yeah, but I was doing all the stretching and all things I was told to do,
Yeah.
and I walk totally normally.
And you don't have a limp now, you seem fine.
No, I don't. And then a couple of years later, I woke up, 10 o'clock at night, terrible pain, and then whoop, I had a blood clot here
Yeah?
that went to my bowel.
Ah.
And it was 10 o'clock at night, and I rang up Katie, the temple. I said, look, I'm in trouble. Something's gone wrong, like I've been hit by a bus. And they've whipped out about this much of my lower bowel,
Whoa.
and it's all clean.
Was that the same helicopter to Cairns?
No,
or-
no. This is the broken hip was a helicopter. This one was a boat ride.
Okay.
But it was fucking painful.
Oh.
And then they flew me to Cairns again, to the flying doctor. And the next minute I woke up in the next morning with Indian people looking at me,
Yeah.
with the surgeons and everybody.
Yeah.
And that was a blood clot that could have gone this way to here,
yeah.
or it went to there in this case. But so I eat a bit slower, but I'm fine.
Have you had things like food poisoning or stood on a stonefish or anything? Like spider bites
I
or
jump
anything?
on star pickets, I get cuts all the time.
And you haven't had any blood poisoning from
Nothing.
tetanus or anything like that?
Nah.
That's pretty amazing. You haven't had any like bad fish or something over the
Well,
years.
I'm careful. I'm pretty careful. I'm a Boy Scout before I got
Yeah.
here.
Can you make fire with your hands?
Oh yeah, all that. Yeah, I can do it actually. The blackfellow showed me how to do it.
And have you caught some pretty good fish over the time?
Yeah, fish everywhere. Yeah, best
Yeah.
cold trout off the front here.
Really?
But I go with the boys when you want to go over the moon. They want to go fishing, so I go with them. And
Oh, so this morning I saw a crocodile swimming past. Is that pretty normal, just hanging around the beach?
when the weather's like this, which is Sunday driving weather, the crocs will come, and also other boats.
Yeah.
Because they pick up on action.
Yeah.
The wildlife are now adapted to humans and around humans there's food, there's things being tossed overboard, organic things that aren't going to hurt the ocean.
Yeah.
And the crocs are pretty lazy, but they're all opportunists.
I see you got a pup walking around. What's the story with him?
Oh, little dingo, yeah, Zeddy was, he's wild, he's a real
wild
one.
dingo.
And technically, he's allowed here because I'm not allowed domestic animals under our lease.
Oh, okay, but he is because he's indigenous.
That's right, he's a local.
Yeah, he owns the place.
He owns the joint.
Yeah.
But dingoes keep the feral animals down, and they're very important in the balance of things. Yeah, this is my swan song,
Yeah.
and I love it here.
You love it here, and it
I love
suits
it
you, right?
I need more and
Yeah.
more help.
Yeah.
And now I've got Steve and Selena there with me. Well, if they don't see me for a day, they'll come over.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's that sort of thing. You
Yeah.
okay? You over there, Dave? You
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I'm at that point in my life.
Yeah,
where
you don't need your hold handing every minute, but it's good to know someone's there.
Well, that's the problem, you see. When you're on your own, when things do go wrong, and they do,
Yeah.
I call it character building opportunities,
Yeah.
because you can't think of them as a problem
Yeah.
mentally, otherwise you'll go gaga,
Yeah.
and you've got to work out how to fix it
Yeah.
or solve it. But you know, as you get on here, you start to realise that you don't take. I've taken too many risks swimming at night. The chance of being eaten by a croc are very rare. Probably more dangerous walking around the streets of Cairns or Sydney.
Yeah.
But even still, you don't want to be attacked by a croc because you don't normally escape
No.
a croc attack when you're on your own.
Yeah. How do you go cooking?
I've got a kitchen over here.
Yeah. What's your favourite meal to cook?
Yeah, I like Thai food. I like
Yeah.
all sorts of Asian foods.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of rice, or seafood's my main protein. But meat every now and then is good.
Yeah.
And chickens and pork, I eat everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
pretty
I've got
good.
a wide variety of oils and sauces and
Yeah.
and condiments and things. And the more we can grow, the better.
Yeah.
And it's hard work
Yeah.
growing things.
Oh yeah.
And this is sand, remember?
Yeah.
So there's no
So
natural.
not everything's going to grow. You got to figure out
Well,
what's going to grow.
Asian foods will grow here,
Yeah.
but European foods, no.
You're not going to grow potatoes
No.
around here.
But we grow yams.
Yams and
Yeah, sweet
potato.
potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So pumpkins are fine.
Yeah. Pumpkins are fine.
All the greens we can grow, the spices we can grow.
Yeah.
Corn, bloody
And
eggplant.
then you've got plenty of
Bok choy.
pawpaw, right?
Yeah, pawpaws grow wild, crazy here.
They don't need to do anything. They
No,
don't
we've
need
got
water.
native,
really.
there's 35 native foods here.
Yeah.
You know, we've got capers, we've got wonga munka, which is like a plum.
Yeah.
We've got a native cherry,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Oh, someone told me in Lizard Island there was native cherries down there. Yeah.
ilti, or
Ah.
Yilti, Y-I-L-T-I.
Oh, yeah.
Ilti, they pronounce it.
Ilti.
And munka.
And so have the local guys come over here and showed you some of this stuff?
Yeah, well, I've worked it out and they come too.
Yeah.
And they tell me about the poison stuff as well. So, you know, on a need-to-know basis,
Yeah.
initially, now they're a bit thicker in the early days, but now they understand that I need to know,
Yeah.
and I want to know, and their view of me is I look like a white fella, and I am a white fella, but I'm one of the good ones.
Oh, you've stayed here and done the time now
And I've done
you're
the
trustworthy,
time.
are you
Yeah.
not?
And I care for them, and they know that, and I understand their idea of land and why they're so concerned about it.
Yeah.
They see us white fellas destroying it,
Yeah.
all for bloody money. But they need bloody help,
Yeah.
and they ask for it and they don't get it. My view is all these things can be fixed. If we don't start doing it in my lifetime, it's not going to happen because we're losing a culture in front of our eyes here.
Yeah.
It's not they don't have a written culture, and it's all passed down
Yeah.
verbally. Well, these guys have been here up to 120,000 years continuously. Now, no one in the world's history has done this. They know about water, they know about lots of things that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And we've got to work together, and we use the Aboriginal culture in our marketing for the country, like
Yeah.
music,
Yeah,
didgeridoos, the dancing.
Yeah.
It's spectacular stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Safe sailing, and
Cheers, mate.
good luck with the baby and your lady.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be an exciting
come back
time.
and all those things.
Clear water to take me under. Take me away from my shadow. For I've seen the world from way up here, and I don't like what I see. They're strangling the oceans, killing all the seas. Just let them be. Let them be.
Steve and Selena have been long-time liveaboard sailors until recently taking up the position of caretakers on Resto Island. Stevie is a lifelong professional musician, so it wasn't that hard to convince him to grab his guitar and come down to the beach at sunset and play us one of his own songs. Thanks, mate, very much for that, and Selena for all the cooking, amazing food we had on the island. And yeah, thanks for looking after Dave and showing us the hospitality and your new place of living. All the best for the future.
And the deeper I go, the clearer it seems. I can no longer live between the earth, the moon, and the trees. I am the sea. I am the sea. So dive, take a dive. dear Neptune, did you get my letters? I am sailing